Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Tormentum Dark Sorrow, Blind. Now, I'm in a bit of a difficult situation here, because I'm wondering whether I should steal the storm egg from this lizard guy. I was hoping he would give it to me after I gave him the Crown of the Damned, but he didn't. And there are two other creatures that require the egg, so I think I will do everything else that I can first, because I do have this oval key, which is for the device over here, I presume. But what do I do with this? I don't think I have a clue. But if I were to guess, I would have to say that it starts from a blank square, and then okay, that wasn't it. Not much is certain. And it seems it resets. Unless it's supposed to start from a complicated shape and end on a simple shape. Okay, I think I do need more clues for that as well. So what can I do at this point? Like, I guess I can talk to the rat and see what his reaction is going to be. What? How could you have given the treasure from the tomb to someone else? You disappoint me. I forgive you since you saved my life, but I don't want to see you in my house ever again. Goodbye. Torn, blood-stained clothes. A broom? Why would I need it? Just a couple of old mugs. I don't need them. Is there anything I can do at the moment? And this guy just wants the storm egg. I shall repay you the best way I can. Yeah, but I don't want to steal the storm egg from the lizard. Like, it doesn't belong to me. I don't have any right to actually take it from him. The door is sealed and we are still missing parts. The fuel cell and the ticket with the encrypted route. Door is indeed sealed and I don't know how to even open it. Yeah, I am in a bit of a difficult situation here. I think I read all of the books in here. You've done wisely by entrusting me with the Crown of the Damned. You will find a suitable reward for your trouble in the box outside. Oh, in the box outside? Did I do it last time? I don't remember anymore. In the box outside. This is not a box from what I... Although maybe it is, it has like screws on it, so that would be the lid, I guess, but I don't really know what to do with those symbols. It's clearly not it. In the box outside. I don't think I was supposed to do that again, because I already rang the bell 3 times. What's that? A strange symbol is carved into the rock. I'll copy it. Okay, this looks like a potential symbol for the door of the train. I have no idea what is the logical explanation of it being positioned on a random rock, but it does look like something I could create, given the specifics of the puzzle locking the door, so I will try it. So it's like this, and this. It's kind of like a crab, almost. The door to the control room of the train is open now. I see you've managed to open the door to the control room. Let me take a look inside. Well, what's your opinion? The train is still functional, but I still need the parts I asked you for in order to start it. First and foremost, we need the fuel cell and the ticket. Bring them to me, and we can ride out of this place. I have the ticket already. The ticket is in good shape. Let's just hope the route is still decipherable. Some parts are missing. I have to bring them to the train driver. And the train driver uses the tickets to set the route to Frozen Tears. Why are you still snooping around my house? Get out of here now. Because there's still this machine in the basement? Over here. I don't know what it does. The machine is functional, but it doesn't create anything on its own. The machine looks like it hasn't been used for a really long time. So there's a possibility of creating like some part for the train, but I need a cube and something else. So I don't have those. To be honest, the only thing I can think of is actually stealing the storm egg and getting a reward from that statue or tree or whatever, the one that is being tormented by the crows. But I feel bad about it because the egg doesn't belong to me, and I don't have a greater right to it than this guy who originally, found it or whatever. He's using it to protect his own home from dangerous birds, I presume. But I don't know what else to do, so... yeah, I'll take it. Even though I think it is wrong For an object of such desire, it looks rather ordinary. I have taken the storm egg. This hook looks like it could hold a lot of weight. Oh! I guess I might tie a rope in here. The rope reaches all the way to the ground. Because if I went through here, he would see me. He would see that I have stolen it. Whereas if I do this, I go all the way down. But I feel that's wrong. I have done, I have committed an evil deed. But at the very least, I guess I can help this guy. Thank you for the new storm egg. Thanks to its power, the birds once again fear me. I will never forget this. In my gratitude for your effort, I give you this key. One of the birds brought it here in its beak. I kept it because I feel it was something important. Old copper key. Would that be for this? Indeed. I found the missing parts for the train. If you can read these words, it means I am dead. I can only hope my death was not in vain, and that the castle was never finished. Well, unfortunately, it was. Who would go to such lengths to hide these parts? Well, I don't know. Oh, where did you find these? I'll install them immediately. I still don't have everything I need to start the train. Bring me the rest, yeah, because I need the fuel cell. And obviously, it is very obvious to me it has something to do with the cylinders on top of the hill. I thank you once again for your help. I hope you find what you're looking for. But the problem with the cylinders is I don't really know what to do with them. I see that you choose to betray me by giving the egg to that pathetic tree at the crossroads. The egg was mine, only mine. Well, given what the book has told me, I doubt that. It's clear I have to do something with this, but I have no idea what I'm doing or why. This is clearly wrong, and the other position also wrong, so I don't really know what I'm doing here, but it's clear to me, that this is basically what I need to do now, because it's the last thing that I even have to sort of what's the word? To fiddle with. But I don't really know what to do. I wonder what the guy will say about me stealing the egg from him. Like, that was surely a dick move. Oh, he didn't even notice yet, so that's kind of interesting and unexpected. Anything else I can interact with here? Telescope. Okay, I think this has sort of used its purpose. So... it's not it. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. I'm like 88% sure I've done that before, you know, from the simple rectangle to the sort of fullest and most complicated shape. I'm pretty sure I've done that before and it didn't work, so I don't really get that, but I found the red monolith. Okay, so I need to shape it at the heart of the thingamajig. At the rat's hut, right? Over here. The monolith takes another form, more transparent one. I've picked up the fuel cell. How did you manage to forge it? The metal used for creating it was very rare and therefore very valuable. I can start the train now. All aboard, full steam ahead. Next stop, Frozen Tears. My efforts paid off. I had finally managed to leave that horrid place. As my journey continued, I kept being haunted in my dreams by the same image of a sculpture with hands raising towards the sky. I was suddenly awakened by a piercing cold. I could see snowflakes swirling through the windows of the speeding train. I knew that my goal was near. We have reached our destination. As you see, the weather conditions here are rather harsh. The fuel cell's power was enough for a single trip. This means my journey ends here as well. I hope you find what you're looking for in this place. I don't need the ticket anymore. I cannot believe it, I finally made it to Frozen Tears. Starting the train was no easy task. Okay, so I can go both sides. I met some of those creatures before. If you want to pass through here, come back tomorrow morning. I cannot allow it today. It looks like they are conducting a military exercise. Is the village preparing for a fight? No entry, don't test my patience. My orders are not to let anyone in. Orders are orders. Talk to our commander. And the gate is locked. An empty bowl with a hole in it. Just a bucket of frozen water. An old anvil. Many blades have been forged on it. Blacksmith's tools. I have no idea what they are for. Greetings, traveler. You probably seek the place of redemption, as do all who come up here. Getting there is the smallest of problems. The real difficulty lies in awakening it. But let's not stay out here in the cold. Please let me invite you to my humble home. The old books say that in order to awaken the sculpture on the hill, one must pierce its stone heart with a blade made with a metal from the stars. Obtaining the metal won't be easy, as it's valued highly by the villagers. Many fools have come and tried their luck before you. However, they paid no attention to the metal their blades were made of, and their negligence led to their demise. The required metal is one thing, but the shape of the sword is another matter. Here my knowledge ends. A long time ago, I helped in the construction of the cathedral on the outskirts of the village. An old man lives there. I don't know if his stories come from his wisdom or madness, but he might be able to help you. You will start your search tomorrow. Tonight you may sleep in my house. It will be dark soon, and it's better to stay inside after dark in these parts. The warmth of a fireplace brings peace. My eyelids become heavy. I hear a woman's voice in my dream calling me. I run towards the sculpture, but rather than getting closer, it seems to get further and further away. Tired, I stop and examine my hands. They are drenched in blood. Then the blacksmith's voice wakes me up. In the dead of the night, the village is shrouded by a paralyzing fog. It is not known who has caused this atrocious act. Soon after, knights from the castle came, bringing pain and destruction with them. Blacksmith's bellows, I'd rather not touch them. No time to rest, my goal is very near. And this must be a sketch from back where the blacksmith helped build the cathedral. I have already written it down. Ask the old man from the cathedral about the blueprints for a sword. As for the star metal, try looking around the western part of the village. Okay. Oh! He's dead. The guard is dead. Was he killed by the knights? Just an old armchair, nothing interesting. The sculpture from my dreams. I hope it brings my memory back. There's no need for me to get back there. We were attacked at dawn. First came the fog, it slowed our movement and clouded our sight. Then came the flying machines. Knights in horned helmets. They appeared out of nowhere. Before we realized what was happening, it was already too late. Try to disperse the fog. Find the mage inhabiting the catacombs on the hill and ask him for help. He will know what to do. This is the key, it will open the gate. It's too dangerous, I must find a way to disperse the fog. No time to lose, go to the catacombs. You'll find a mage there. I think he can help us. I've picked up the key to the gate. I could barely see it through the fog. Okay. So it opens this. The gate mechanism has been damaged during the attack. I must unlock it manually. Success, the gate is opening. Okay, so let's get through. I've gathered the blue flowers. Are you another one of those seeking redemption? Many have tried before you, as you see. Myself, I don't intend to end up like those fools around me. I have taken great efforts to craft the perfect sword. I can already feel its radiant glow purifying my body. The time of atonement is near. Let us cease to be a silent audience. May the spectacle finally begin. I doubt he can tell me anything. I've gathered the blue flowers again. I see a flower up there. Let's take a closer look. At last, stone hands. The woman's statue in my dream was never so cruel and mutilated though. Piece of the structure surrounding the sculpture. The plant doesn't have any more flowers. Okay, there was something else over here. One can read terrible disappointment on this wretch's face. A pile of old bones, nothing worthwhile. Okay, so let's get into the catacombs then. The skulls look like somebody's trophies. There is a large opening at the top. Looking down, I can see a row of tiny blades. Okay, so it's going to shred the flowers. Okay, it needs one more. The table is connected to some sort of strange machinery. There is nothing here anymore, it stands empty. What does the mage need all those coffins for? Be quiet, don't make any noise or the dead will wake. They lurk in the darkness, awaiting the moments of weakness. I have my eye on them. I watch them through the hole in the wall. I see a new specimen. I have not seen this one here before. Let me summon him through the transcendence table. Prepare me an extract from the flowers growing up on the hill. I need it to activate the table. Go now, it is of utmost importance. I must stay here and observe. You will find me one of the flowers needed to activate the table on the lectern behind you. No, you will find one of the flowers. Okay, so I do have the rest of them. The mage's coffins. Mince flower petals bring the transcendence table to life. Something is happening and I can't stop it now. Where am I? What is the stench? Bound, humiliated, my memory slowly begins to return. You freed the queen and I was pronounced a traitor. I was buried alive. I did not deserve a punishment so cruel. The last thing I remember is darkness, and now I am here. How can this be? For once again we cross our paths, but now it is I who is imprisoned. It truly is the irony of fate. My life is now in your hands. I beg of you, show mercy and release me. I have had my share of suffering. Release him or leave him for dead? Now, to be fair, he has been working very hard to make himself untrustworthy and unlikable. The first thing he has asked of me was to kill some random woman whom I have never met, and he specifically said I should not listen to her explanations. But on the other hand, you know, it all comes first of all to the question of, do you pronounce yourself to be, you know, the judge, jury and executioner for the characters in a game? And second, if this is hell, if this is afterlife, and I am being tested, then perhaps one of the qualities I am being tested for is, you know, my capability for mercy. You know, if I show mercy to the others, maybe I am going to be shown mercy in the end. Because I can't fail to notice that there have been a multitude of opportunities in this game that were very binary in terms of either killing someone or letting someone live. And so far I have always chosen life. Now I do think he should be punished, but from what he said, he was actually punished rather severely because he was buried alive for, well, to be honest, it wasn't that long. It was only a couple of hours maybe, although who knows how time flies in this place if it sticks to the relevant rules of time. So maybe it wasn't such a severe punishment, because a couple of hours of being buried alive is certainly terrifying, but you know it has nothing on, like, you know, life imprisonment or spending 20 years in prison or whatever. So maybe he hasn't been punished enough, but the question is, do I judge myself as the person who should decide his fate? Like, I don't know that much about him. I know he's kind of a dick. He wanted me to kill that other woman for no good reason, and he didn't even explain. But I feel in the end it's better to err on the side of mercy and caution, especially if this is some kind of a divine test of my conscience. So I will release him. You choose well to free me. I am not the man you met anymore. While my body appears the same, my soul has experienced what may be called a catharsis. Thanks to you, I understand that darkness isn't the opposite of light, but is in fact a cradle, for it is only from darkness that light can be born. It is best to part ways in dignity, even though I did wrong in the past. Please let me say farewell in such a manner. Okay, so what will the mage say to that? I can hear that you activate my transcendence table. I hope you did not tinker with it. It is a very delicate apparatus and can easily summon a malevolent being. Before I proceed to the table, please tell me why you come here. You speak of a paralyzing fog enshrouding the foot of the mountain. I believe I know what might help you. Take this powder and throw it against the fog. It might not bring back the dead, but it will clear your way. I've taken the magic powder. Will it really disperse the fog? Well, I will learn soon enough. but I will test that next time because this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to pause here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!